We are talking about Star Trek's Strange New Worlds. Anson Mount, Captain Pike himself, defending the honor of Moses Ingram's treatment online. Moses Ingram, if you don't know, is the person who plays Reva in Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. Shane,
Mm.
what's going on with this dude?
Well, I mean, this is just, I mean, I know we're talking about like Anson Mount doing this, but the reality is that there's a lot of people who reached out across. If you've had your head buried in the sand and you're not paying any attention to Twitter, which probably wouldn't be a bad thing, then you wouldn't know or that this actress from the recent Obi-Wan Kenobi series, um, what's her first name? Moses is her
Moses
last.
Ingram.
Moses Ingram, Moses' first name. Well, she got attacked basically for by some racist folks, and was DM'd on Twitter a bunch of terrible racist things, or maybe they added her some bunch of terrible racist things, and so a lot of people are coming out in support of her, saying there's no place for racism, and it's true. There is no place. There's no need to be a racist jerk to anybody. You're a coward to hide behind your your secret identity online and
Anonymity.
say
Yeah.
hateful things. What is that?
You're anonymous. You know.
Yeah, use your anonymous status to be a racist, disgusting person. Regardless of whether or not you like her character on Star Wars, regardless of whether or not you think she should be in Star Wars or whatever, it doesn't matter. She's still a human being, and you should not, hate somebody or bring somebody down because of the color of their skin. Period.
Yeah.
And so it's cool that Anson Mount reached across. Star Trek and Star Wars has always had this kind of like, against each other kind of thing. I think
rivalry.
Yeah, I think William Shatner probably started that with some him and Mark Hamill always going back and forth about who's better, Star Trek or Star Wars.
Yeah, remember there was a town once who like auctioned the name of their town off, and it was like the two options were like Star Wars and Star Trek or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot. I gotta look that up. It was pretty funny, and they ended up going with Star Trek. And there's like a statue of William Shatner now.
Oh, is it really? That's awesome. But Anson Mount took to social media to show some support for Moses Ingram after the actress revealed what happened. And he wanted to assure her that the Star Trek community, and he spoke for all of the Star Trek community in saying that they had her back. He had a picture of her, said, "This is Moses Ingram. She is a singular talent and recent addition to the Star Wars universe. She has also been targeted by racists pretending to be fans because her mere existence threatens a skewed dystopian fantasy that selectivity omits the likes of."
Selectively amidst the likes.
So, yeah, at their, I don't know what these names are, but, and others. Oh, that must be her handle. "We, the Trek family, have her back." And so, I mean, look, if you don't like Moses Ingram's portrayal of Reva on Obi-Wan Kenobi, feel free to say that you don't like her performance of Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you say, a black woman should not be in Obi-Wan Kenobi series, then you're just wrong. That's it.
Yeah. You're 100% allowed in every way to subjectively like or dislike something on its merits. Sure, like, okay, you don't like Obi-Wan Kenobi, you think it's boring, you think the pacing's bad, the acting's bad, you don't like this Reva character because she's too aggressive, or she doesn't fit, or it doesn't work with Star Wars, whatever. Those are all valid things that you can 100% believe, even if people disagree with you. But to be mad about the show simply because of someone's skin color is dumb. Sorry, it's just dumb. It's like it's a very dumb thing just to randomly hate someone or someone's portrayal because their skin color. I don't. Now you can not like a character that was race bent or gender bent for like story reasons. I totally get that. But like you dislike this character and this person because this person is black is dumb. It's dumb.
Well,
it's
yeah,
dumb and it's backwards.
Well, and here's the thing: is they're not saying we don't like Reva because she's a black woman. They're saying we don't like Moses Ingram. That's what they're saying. we don't like Michael Burnham in Star Trek. We don't. But that doesn't mean we don't like Sonequa Martin Green.
Well, I don't really like Sonequa Martin Green.
I mean, as a human being, though,
right? As a human
you don't have anything against her,
right? Yeah. I don't like her acting.
That's right. That's what I'm saying, though. It's not about, I look at you and I hate you because of who you are.
Right.
It's, I really don't think you're a very good actress. That's okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
For us, it's still in the air on whether or not Moses Ingram is going to be any good, as we got 3 more episodes of Kenobi.
Yeah, we've only seen 3 episodes, and dude, she's not the main character.
Right. And she's obviously not the main character. And, it was disappointed me a little bit to see people when Ewan McGregor came out supporting Moses Ingram and saying, he actually came out and said, this is not cool. The fans who are hating on her because of her race is not cool. And a lot of those people actually said, well, I'm really disappointed in him because, he came out this way and attacking the fans. And it's like, there's this weird mental disconnect. There's this missing or tone deaf thing that some people have where they think because you're saying it's not right for you to hate this person because of the color of their skin, they think that they're attacking the fandom for hating Star Wars.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Can I give some insight on that too?
Sure, yeah.
I think that a big reason why a lot of people are like, hey, this guy shouldn't be attacking the fans is they're not fully understanding what's going on. They're thinking back to like 5 or 6 years ago when someone would criticize, Rose Tycho, whatever her name was in The Last Jedi, and instead of criticizing, and they would be deemed immediately as racist.
Right. Now that's true.
Right. So people would criticize this stupid character that had no place, that did nothing in the entire series, and be like, oh, well, you're just racist. Well, this is the problem though. Like when you call everyone racist, and there's actual moments of a very tiny percentage of idiots being racist. When you call those racist out, well, we don't believe you anymore. The sky, you've already said the sky was falling 1,500 times, and now we have to go look it up for ourselves. There's plenty of people that aren't going to look it up themselves, and they're going to immediately just assume the studio is doing what they've done in the past, and just call anyone that criticizes Ghostbusters 2016 as racist or sexist.
Right, and this is not the situation that I think is occurring in this specific situation. There isn't an overwhelming hate for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. It isn't a trash series, so to speak, yet. And a lot of those things, like the Ghostbusters movie that you're talking about, was just complete trash. Yeah, and so people criticized it, but because it was an all-female cast, it was like it was put into that light.
Yeah. I remember criticizing it and being called sexist and racist because one of the characters is a black woman, and that had nothing to do with it. The movie was bad not because they were all female. That was part of it, right? Because it was excessive, but because the movie was bad. It was just bad. It wasn't funny. Right. It had no purpose. The pacing was off. The characters were silly and cartoonish. It made no sense. It was not remotely what Ghostbusters was supposed to be like. But so that's what happens. So a lot of these studios and these actors, they hide behind their poor quality of their work, and they say, well, people that don't like Star Trek Discovery, it's because they're racist and they don't like Sonequa Martin Green. Well, that's not true. But in this instance, it's actually like if you look it up, there are the actual people that are yelling at this actress because she's black, and it has nothing to do with the actual character series. They're just racist.
Yeah, and so there is a weird, and here's what you guys got to understand is tough. There's a gray area of people who don't like this actress because she's black, right? That are gonna say terrible things about her and not like her simply because she's black. And then there's going to be people who just simply don't like the character and don't like the acting that was done on the character. And so you're going to have this thing where there's this gray area where because everybody's anonymous, then you don't really know who is who. And the problem that Disney and a lot of these people do is they lump those two groups together.
Right.
Instead of saying, look, if you don't like this, if you don't like what we've made here in Kenobi, we're sorry. We've done our best. You know, we're sorry that you don't like it. If you don't like this character because she's black or she's Asian or whatever, then, you know, you're not welcomed here. You know, those are the kind of the messaging should be different, you know, because it's not the same thing. And what they think they're doing is, because they don't understand why, how can somebody not like what we're making? It's Star Wars. It's amazing. Oh, well, they just must hate her because she's black. That must be it.
They're celebrity narcissists. Like, I get it. Like, oh, yeah, I'm amazing, so they must not like me because they're racist or sexist,
right,
or whatever.
That's people can just not like you. I mean, I'm sure there are people that tune into this show and go, wow, Brian's great, but that Shane guy's an asshole. You know, and so
let's be real.
Listen,
tell us, guys, it's usually the other way around. I know for a fact.
No, it's 100%.
No, I've seen the comments where like, why does it sound like Brian's just like always drunk?
That doesn't make you an asshole. That just makes you crazy.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
But you know what I'm saying is, it's okay if you don't like me, right? I think you just maybe don't like me because of me, because there's not this racial divide, or, you know, maybe you don't like, you know, white guys that are a little bit older.
Sure.
You know, maybe it's possible. So
yeah, it's entirely possible you don't like white guys. Listen, I am married to an Hispanic woman, and I'll tell you right now, half of her family doesn't like white guys. Okay.
Well,
20 years of marriage, and half of her family, they don't like me. Not because me. It's literally, and they've made very clear about it. It's because
yeah, they
you're
have no
evil,
problem telling you.
You're an evil white man. So,
Yeah.
And you know what? I don't care. That's fine. But it's hilarious. Like, they're very vocal about the fact that I'm white. So, and that's okay.
I mean,
If you don't like me for that reason, that's fine. I'm not gonna respect you. You know. So.
Yeah. Well, racism. The contrary to popular belief, racism isn't, you know, only done by white people to other people. You know, like it's like racism. We don't, you know, we don't have the corner on the racist market.
Oh, I heard that someone was like, yeah, just so you guys know, America doesn't have the copyright on racism, right?
Right.
Like,
right.
It's a worldwide phenomenon. All right. So moving on from this, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. On the way to the comment section to tell Shane that he is not an a-hole, please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And I know you're not subscribed because 96% of you aren't subscribed. I don't even get it. But please.
It's only 90%.
Whatever. Hit the subscribe button. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.